Hey everybody, just a quick reminder that we have Compost the Wealthy shirts in our store. Link is below, right above the comment section. And, can show your support for composting the wealthy by rocking one of these shirts, tote bags, stickers, whole bunch of stuff. So check it out. And here's another cigarette butt on the property. I bet the town plow guy smokes and takes great pride in throwing his cigarette butts out the window and plowing them onto my property, right above my watershed. Nice. Well, this road water runoff area is doing its job. The problem is it is already filled with sediment, as we can see here. See that pile of sand right there? The snow's not even melted and it's filled with sediment and needs to be dug out again already. And the berm blew out, as you can see here. It's just gushing right now. I don't have a shovel or any ground that's thawed to fix this yet, so this needs to be cleared out again. All that sediment removed and this berm rebuilt. And it's doing its job of heading downhill here, but it's not traveling the rest of the way because the rest of the overflow spillover is not built yet. We don't want this heading right to the blown out pond down there. We want it heading off a little bit in the direction to the left where there's going to be more catchments and holding ponds for it, because all this stuff from the road really has to be properly filtered before I want it anywhere near a pond down there. Well, I have made some little minute changes here. I can't do much until this snowbank melts, because my entire system was out of the road and not in the road. But right now, things are still frozen and the water is gushing here, so I can't redig the entire runoff system that I dug in the fall. It's still under lots of snow, and trying to break through it with this shovel would be craptastic, because I've already tried. We have water crossing the road here, which is not ideal. It's making the road a washed out, soupy, disgusting little mess. And the town really doesn't seem to care how much road maintenance needs to be done, because they didn't engineer this correctly, I guess. So that's fascinating. Yeah. But there's water gushing down here towards my driveway, and I have remade a tiny water bar here to catch it and direct it off this way. I am hoping this is where I was sending the water before. It's kind of hard to tell where the water bar used to be. That's where the water ought to be going. All I see is snow. In a few days, maybe that'll be more clear. And if tomorrow is as nice as today, I need to come back with a sled or something and pick up these wood chips. If tomorrow is as nice as today, I gotta come back here and grab some wood chip action. So once this snow melts, it's gonna be much harder to pick those up. I'm giddy over these wood chips. Do you know what this means, everybody? It means that I can have wood chips to store trees in. And or, depending on how many wood chips are in here, I could also get some mushrooms going. I wouldn't want to get the mushrooms going where the wood chips currently are necessarily. We don't want them near the road. But I am going to pick a spot and relocate a bunch of wood chips, and maybe we'll have some mushrooms growing in some wood chips. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure you can grow reishi mushrooms in wood chips. And other varieties like to grow in logs. So it would have been nice if they left me some more logs. That was a beech they cut down right here. Maybe 2 of them. Mushrooms like sugary woods, like maples and stuff, but I can use the beech for firewood. I gotta come in here and cut up the rest of whatever they left in here for wood. But holy shit, I got some wood chips. Maybe we can get some mushrooms going this year finally. I have been looking for wood chips for years, literally, and probably would have been smart of me to ask the guys if they could shoot all of the wood chips over on my side. And I had no idea or warning they were going to come in here and cut a bunch of trees. Be nice if they gave you a heads up about that, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be nice? Phone company, electric company, whoever you are. Wouldn't it be nice to have a little bit of notice? But, yeah, there is no longer water gushing into the new driveway. The obvious problem is that the first pickup truck that drives through here is going to smush this spot right here, and the water will go running down and continue to gush into the new driveway. So until I have this snow melted and I've redone this entire little road drainage system that the town is never going to do or keep up or work on or give a fuck about, it's going to keep happening here. You can already see recent tracks. Yeah, someone's going to squish that water bar and it's just going to go and head right down towards the driveway again. This is fun. We're having fun out here. This is... You bastards. I don't even see any of my posts. That's how far this fucking prick has buried snow onto my land, that I can't even see the pole as I head up here. There's 2 poles remaining that he didn't knock down out of 12. So there's 10 metal posts completely fucking buried in here. And I don't want any of this shit on my land. I mean, from the edge of the road to all the way in here is my land, and the town's right-of-way ends over here somewhere, and here's all the shit they push in here, and I'm just so sick of it. No dumping, says the sign that's buried behind a snowbank. Look at what they did to my... You know, the trees are buried like fucking 10 feet into the snowbanks here. They're just wrecking my shit right above my ponds in spring. Not amused. Not to sound like a broken record, but this really pisses me off, and I can't wait to put a privacy fence in right here. Well, my attempts at redirecting the water over here 2 days ago were absolutely crushed by the first pickup truck that drove over here, and water is continuing to go right under this snow pile, carrying all of the road pollutants, microplastics, salt and chlorine, and whatever the fuck this is. Are you shitting me? What is this? Down towards my water supply. Oh, that's lovely. That's classy. Wouldn't you want to swim in water with that in it? That's really classy. Here's one of my poles sticking out of the snowbank, so we're going to try to retrieve that. And everything you see in this camera shot is on my property, over the town's right-of-way, and heading right towards the spring down the hill, which is the source feeding that pond down there. So, couldn't be more fucking furious. There's a tree with a really nice clear no dumping, no trespassing, stay out sign with a purple paint stripe on it. Town just ignored the fuck out of that, didn't they? And this is year how many that they've been doing this? Every time I put poles in here, they run them over. Every time I put signs here, they end up back on my property in a snow pile. Trash. Cigarette butt. If it snows again, that cigarette butt will get pushed down that embankment. So I have to go pick that up next. But this water here is supposed to be going in a spot I dug on a video last fall, which is along the side of the road here. It's supposed to cross here. As you can see, I made a ditch, but most of it is still under snow and ice, so that's not working well. And the first pickup truck that drove over here mashed this water bar, so the water was continuing on down this way, and then the truck mashed this water bar. So the water continued, and where does it end up going, folks? Well, it goes right where we don't want it. The driveway. It goes right into the new driveway. So here's the water going right into the new driveway. And we do not want it to go. Absolutely don't want it going that way. Here's some of the rocks I haven't seen for the last 5 or 6 months, and there's the fucking white cedar I planted. Poor thing does not look happy. What looks even less happy is this formerly wonderful hemlock tree that I planted here, and the town plow guy broke it right here. And broke it at the top, and it looks dead as a doornail. I don't think it's gonna survive this. It's been killed by the town plow guy. I am out here with a snow shovel, snowshoes, and a sled, and a snow pup. And we are scraping up wood chips. The phone company, power company, I don't know. I don't even think their trucks had anything written on them. Put here after they cut down a hell of a lot of my trees and didn't leave any for firewood. They sprayed the wood chip pile from about, I'm gonna go with at least, that's probably 15 feet. I would say they sprayed it at least 35 feet down the hill, maybe further here, which makes it absolutely, you know, difficult and inconvenient to collect. I wish they'd just left it in a pile right on the side of the driveway. That would have been, you know, much nicer of them. But here we are with our wood chip pile sprayed, you know, 35, 40 feet down the frickin' hill in the driveway. And the other piles over there were sprayed all over the place as well, so I expect to be here for hours. This sled fills up very, very quickly, and I'm not actually sure where I want these wood chips. I don't really want to be growing my mushrooms downhill of the driveway. I might put certain mushrooms downhill of the driveway, mushrooms that remediate pollutants and whatnot. In fact, I think right behind that mound of freaking snow that shouldn't be there is where I'm going to have to put some of those mushrooms. I'm going to have to make a wood chip barrier somewhere where the water is going to absolutely go. Down the hill towards my spring, and try to hit it with some wood chips and some mushrooms that'll suck the spray paint and road salt and chlorine and whatever else out of there, because I don't know how else to deal with that problem right now. And here we are with the wood chips, so why not put them to use trying to solve another problem that the town gave me. I cannot fucking wait to put a privacy fence up right there. Then this shit will finally stop. What are they gonna do? Plow through the privacy fence? There's a lawsuit. Let's get these wood chips put somewhere. Let me go figure out a appropriate place to grow mushrooms.